your Hawkins and you. The safer, faster way to tasty food.
Hawkins saves you 53% fuel cost.
Quality India trusts Hawkins.
His friends just dropped in. Their demand, gajar ka halwa. Thank God for my Hawkins Contura. Stirring is so easy in this. Halwa is ready in just half an hour.
Wow, you worked a miracle. Whose wife is she?
New Hawkins Contura. Hawkins EcoBase. Hawkins Ventura. New models from Hawkins. One better than the...
Middle Eastern chicken with chickpeas. Batten down the hatches is a recipe that you're going to absolutely love. Now this can be done in many, many ways. What we're going to do today is use a pressure cooker. Have a look. You don't get much snazzier than this one. This one is, it's a futura, and it's made by Hawkins. And the reason we're sort of making a big deal out of it, we're really proud of this because it's the only pressure cooker that's in the Museum of Contemporary Art and Modern Art in New York. Believe it or not, the design is so incredible. Look at this. In with the lid, bit of a twist, and on she goes. Cool or what? Cool. Everyone should have one of those. Anyway, as I say, it's in the actual Museum of Modern Art. We thought I might just tell you that. I have 8 chicken thighs, but I'm working out on the stepmaster and they should sort of go down a little. I have 8 chicken thighs and the skin has been removed. Now wouldn't that hurt? And into that I'm going to sprinkle some spices, Moroccan spices, a combination of, I wish I hadn't done this, a combination of coriander, not basil, coriander, cumin and chili powder, which would be a teaspoon each, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Sprinkle that over the top of the chicken and add to that about a clove of garlic or a teaspoon of garlic and give it a bit of a stir. Stir it through, coat it really well. Separately, while that's being coated, I have some olive oil I'm about to tip into my flat fry pan on the right hand side of my right hand. Got it, Dust? And mix, put the oil in and add to that our chooky bits. Now all we're doing is sort of releasing the flavour of the spices and browning the chicken. Now of course you can do this in the futura, but you can actually not do it in the future. So at home, if you want to do this, because the base is a little bit smaller and I'm doing 8 pieces, it would take me a few loads, you know. So I've done it like that. While that's sort of frying, I'll turn that up so it speeds itself up. This has got some cooked components and some uncooked components in the salad. While that's frying, let me show you the little dressing that'll go over the top. I have here some yogurt, right, about half a cup, but keep more on hand in case you need it. A handful each of coriander leaves and mint leaves. Give it a bit of a rough chop, along with 1 green chilli. Can you see it there, the green chilli? You can. Okay, 1 green chilli, give that a bit of a rough chop, and leave the seeds in. Let's get tough on this recipe. Drop it into our container and scatter a little bit in front of the container. There we go. Didn't hurt myself, it's okay, I'm fine. Didn't hurt myself, it's okay. And now, take our trusty blender. These stab blenders are a really good thing. And stab blend it. All that quantity will go right down until it turns into a wonderful green paste, which we're going to dollop on the end, right on the top, right at the end of the recipe. See that? Now you can add more yogurt if that didn't happen so quickly, but that fresh flavour is what we like. That's one of the ingredients that's going on top of the salad right at the end. Now the other ingredient, as I turn the chicken, cast your eye on this bread here. This is Turkish bread, right? You can actually get it at Turkish restaurants if you can't find it at a Turkish bakery. Now that all you do is cut that into little cubes, largish croutons, and you scatter some chopped garlic over those croutons. All you need is about half a loaf of that Turkish bread. Scatter some garlic over the top and sprinkle also some olive oil over that, right? So it's just a rough tumble of olive oil and garlic. Pop it into the oven and toast it up. It only takes about 10 minutes. We're talking, I don't know, 180, 200 degrees. That there is another component. I'll put it down there. But have a look. Have a look. See, look, it's nice and toasted. Lovely, just lovely. So that's ready. We've got this ready. The other components are 1 chopped capsicum, a red one, 1 chopped capsicum, a green one, 2 red onions, no, 2 tomatoes, yes, I know what they are, I've got some. And we have a red onion also sliced up, as well as some coriander leaves for garnish. Now, one last thing before we continue the actual cooking part. These are chickpeas here. And these are bloke peas here. No, these are chickpeas here. We've got a cup of chickpeas, and you soak them overnight in some warm water. Throw away the water, because you know what the water gives you. And what they've done is they've swollen up really nicely there. So all our components are ready. Let's get cooking. Let's cook this chook. Take our 8 pieces of chicken, drop them into our futura, and add to that a lot of flavours. We have a fair bit of thyme, a fair bit of chopped parsley, and the water that we're going to add to this, here's a little tip. If you've ever browned off some chicken pieces and things like that, just get all those wonderful juices, those brown bits there, right? See how they're just dissolving into that water, and pour that in. All in all, we're adding about 3 cups of water, which we'll add to that. Our chickpeas, and what I forgot to do earlier, but you do this at home, boys and girls, wash your lemon really well, get the rind off the outside, only the yellow part, not the white part, chop that up really well, add that to the recipe along with the juice of the lemon. Alright, squeeze that in, beautiful, and now put on the lid like so. You'll work it out when you get one. Bring it up to the boil on high heat until you hear it hissing, and then turn it down to low, and it'll only take not long at all to cook. I'm just trying to remember how long it takes to cook. Only about, say, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it's cooked. Now, if your liquid is too liquidy, you want to thicken it out, what you can do is you can strain the liquid out, as we've done here, and then put that into a separate pot and just boil it down so it gets a bit thicker. Finally, let's assemble our salad. It's as simple as this. Tip it out of the futura, and look, the lemon rind is already in there. Look at that. All right, so the lemon rind was there. Spread out the chicken. Leave the herbs there. You can pick them out. They're big enough. Throw your vegetables, your fresh vegetables, over the top of that. All right, and your onions, and your croutons. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I like to then scatter over our liquid, which has been reduced down, and finally drizzle over our yogurty dressing. Sensational. Drop that in the centre of the table. Middle Eastern chicken with chickpeas salad.